How is it that we are talking now on the year that they're going to induct the great LT into the Hall of Fame, possibly Don Coryell? How are we talking about the LA Chargers?
We're not. Well, I mean, you live it. You know, I'm 2,500 miles away, Marty. It never should have gotten to that. You know this. Everybody knows that. This is not pointing a finger at anybody. It just, like 3 years ago, that river needed to turn, or maybe 6, or whatever. This year it was, I guess that's where the river was going, especially once the vote came. But talk about the LA Chargers. I was at the Pro Bowl the other day. I think I said it on TV, and I looked at Phillip Rivers, and it said Los Angeles Chargers. And it just, at first I actually thought it was a misprint. But we'll still like the team. You know, Phillip will still be quarterback.
You love your powder blues. You love your powder blues. You would talk about. I would ask you this: do you think they should keep the powder blues, the name, the logo in San Diego? Maybe one day you get another team.
You mean like the Cleveland Browns kept their stuff? Interesting. Interesting. But how are you going to get a team? How's San Diego going to get a team if? Chicken and the egg, right? Yeah. Look, we lost we talked about this. The Hartford Whalers 20 years ago. It's not as big as football. It's our hockey team. I'm still annoyed. Okay. Their last home season was the spring of '97, when they classically missed the playoffs on the last couple games of the year. But I feel for the Charger fans. I hope some follow them up there to give them support, because the players, they need some support from San Diego. I don't have the answer, Mark.
I don't think we know the answer. It'll be interesting. Let me ask you this. Now, we know, it's funny, I was talking to LT saying, you realize, LT, you're going to be the last true San Diego Charger going to the Hall of Fame. He played every single second for San Diego, never for LA. Maybe one day Gates gets in, but he's going to probably play for LA. Don Coryell. Now, we know LT's a slam dunk. Right. Don Coryell, your argument as to why he should be in, his impact on the game for those who didn't pay attention or didn't know about him.
Well, Don should definitely be in. I mean, you have a myriad of coaches that would tell you that. People that know a lot more football than you and I ever would. We're hoping for Don this year, any year. So then there'll be more than one San Diego Charger still to go in. You know, Jackie Slater went in and played 1 year in St. Louis, but he was still an LA Ram, you know. Let's hope for Coach Coryell, because there are still some of his principles that are on offenses today. Not plays as he wrote them verbatim from Fouts to Winslow, pardon me there, but he's still an influence in some of the passing routes that are run today. So if you're that much of an influence 40 years later, why wouldn't you be in the Hall of Fame?
Boom, you have people waiting to talk to you, so I'm going to ask you one more question. Now, for so many of us, you changed the way we watched football, and I can't imagine watching NFL, prime time and countdown without you. It's not going to be the same. Favorite moments and favorite nickname, whether it be in football, baseball, anything else that you did?
I said this to only one other person. I think back to the 2001 season. Now, it was after 9/11, and football didn't heal. Let's not overstate it, Marty. But everyone, including you and me, we were all reaching for something to bring us together after 9/11. And that football season, which was a crescendo with the big upset that the Patriots had over the Rams, 2 touchdown underdogs. They happened to be named Patriots, but the whole thing, doing those shows weekly, I felt, I don't want to ever say that doing football on TV is necessary. I felt more necessary than other times. Does that make sense? And so, I know that's 15 years ago now, so that's not one moment, but I feel like, and it's funny, I won a Sportscaster of the Year award that year, but I don't want to say that's why. It was poignant to me and Tommy. Best nickname, baseball would be Burt Be Home by 11. Every father, every parent has said it, every kid has heard it. Football? Well, Andre Bad Moon Rising, because in the pre-tattoo era, he tattooed Bad Moon on his bicep There's no way Andre Rison ever heard of Creedence Clearwater Revival. No way. So I kind of like that one.
Boom, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you and LT at Canton this summer.
Well, me too. That'll be fun. I'm not going anywhere. I just won't be around as much.
You're going to work on that tan now, year round.
I'm going to be around. You'll see me. You're not done with me yet.